So I'm gonna actually like watch this thing print this time because I watched the first layer and then I stepped out and left, and I don't know what it was doing wrong, but this is the print that just failed. And then I guess is maybe the print speed's just too fast, too much acceleration, something I don't know. Like I definitely found that I was having trouble with the round type of things being printed on other printers at really fast speeds. Of course, you can't see anything that's going on right now because, well, you can't even see past the damn thing. And it's also printing at the wrong temperature right now. It's printing at 215. I keep making this mistake where I forget to change the temperature on my slicer, but this is PETG, and so it'll print at that temperature, but it's gonna look a little funny. I'm gonna go at 235 and just leave it at that, but. So now back over to this one. So we'll go ahead and what did I do with it? We we can't get it to work. So we have to flash the file all over again. Okay. So we've done that, and so now all our settings that we had spent some time getting set, doing all the PID tunes and the all the heat stuff, the manual mesh, everything. It's all gone. And it's like over and over. And another thing that I was having a problem with was it said it was unable to home. And it would say printer killed, unable to home, and I never could make it go away. And so what I had to do was I had to go through and redo the firmware. So one thing I do like about this particular firmware, though, other than not touchscreen, is that you do have the PETG setting to preheat it. And you could go in and change the settings. I need to do that because 80 is like really, really hot. So in order to do that, trying to remember. There's so much stuff on this, but I think there's a glitch in the software, to be honest. Okay, so I don't know how important these auto tune settings are. There's just a lot of stuff here, but you don't want to keep having to do it every single time. Here it is right here. So we can go and set it to what we want. No, it's stored in there. So, we're gonna get another file out and see if it prints. So it's a long process of doing this every single time for me. Let's see what this thing's doing. Yeah, it looks like it's working, but I think what happened was I see some boogers on the print itself, and so I think maybe there's some stringing happening here, and that's kind of causing some of the problems. Maybe that might have been why we had an issue. Let's drop the temperature. We'll go 5 down. Just tried it at 230. This really old filament seems like it might be a big issue. But it's all been put in the dryer and everything, and we're real low humidity lately. So it is printing okay at this point. It's not supposed to take that long to print, so we'll see if it does. I mean, I don't know why it failed before, but I came out here and it was about that far, and all the rest of it was on the nozzle. So the thing is with these lately, I've just like I'm tired. I've done all this stuff to them. I've modified them. They're not reliable. They don't print reliable for me. Maybe I'm just too stupid to figure out how to run them. But if that's the case, I don't have time for it. I really don't. I've got, I'm constantly doing other things. And so I don't want to sit here and spend my entire life revolving around 3 different Ender 3 printers. In fact, I haven't even been using the other one over on the other side of the room because I got, so involved with this one here. And, I didn't mind doing the direct drive stuff, but all the parts that are, on here have been printed on something else. So what I actually might end up doing is just go ahead and put these back to original stock configuration, Bowden tube, and then put them just like everybody else. Everybody wants $100 for one of these used. They just put them $100 a piece, used, get them to where they work, and sell them. I don't know why I would want 3 of them. They're not like reliable for a print farm. I mean, if you want a print farm that you're constantly fixing, sure. But I don't know. I'm not sure what the hell to do with them anymore. They've given me hours of frustration, that's for sure. I've had a few good prints on this one. This one's always been kind of